I'm fucking pausing it again. I don't even fucking care.
No turn. Book.
Oh, there's so many good elements to that portion. Like Jamie screaming. There's like some really like synthy bits up here.
Good afternoon, happy Sunday. Welcome to another Metal Review Cast.
Whatever day this gets released.
Yeah, but it is Sunday that we recorded. And it's Father's Day. And I finally got my cards late because I forgot.
Of course I did.
So I went out and bought myself beers. But they remembered and no lovely. But yeah, today we're reviewing VEILED, Parasite. And yeah, the last tune that we saw from the last video was absolutely epic, namely because I was in it. But actually, it's got nothing to do with that. But this one,
you're cutting out again.
I'm cutting out again.
Yeah.
Why the fuck? I swear to God, I'll sort it in a minute. Right, I'm gonna lean into the microphone whilst I do this bit. Right, and then I'll have a look whilst we're listening to the tune as to why the fuck my microphone is playing games with me constantly. I might actually turn it up here. But yeah, unfortunately, this one doesn't have a video.
Oh,
makes me sad.
Strange one, because obviously, as we know, they had spoken to you regarding potential like further videos and stuff. So we don't know what's happened here. This is also only released not even on their channel on the weird topic thing that auto uploads, auto generates stuff. So it's kind of strange, and I'll be honest, quite disappointing because, you know, we're very excited. This is a new era for them. The first one, as you say, was fucking redonkulous. It was incredible. All the theatrical elements of rituals, the videography, there's just the musical elements, and just going into that kind of theatrical side was fantastic. So quite disappointing that this is like not properly been released, and I'd kind of like to know why. You know, we love the boys in VEILED, and obviously have previously isolated and stuff. So yeah, it's just a bit strange, really. So I kind of need to know why, because it feels,
especially as a second single.
Yeah, the new era. I'm trying to think of the word. My brain's not working. Like, it doesn't feel grand, does it?
No.
So yeah, I'd like to know why and what's happened here, boys. Just because it's disappointing for us, because, you know, we know what happens when you guys release a video and the kind of quality and everything else. So, and
the work that goes into it.
Yeah, like, we know it's a lot of work in that. So it would have been cool even if there was a visualizer if something did happen. We always talk about in retrospect, their visualizers are fucking wicked, not just like lyrics. So yeah, kind of sad from that perspective, but we got the music. But speaking of the beers from earlier, we'll go to beer review cast quickly. I've gone for the Tiny Rebel. What's it actually called? Fruzy, which is the fruit smoothie IPA. The eye is hazy red, the taste is peach and raspberry, and the nose is summer berries.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
I was really excited for this one, so
I've gone for the Beavertown Lupuloid, and it's 6.7%, and it tastes 6.7%, and I'm actually a bit disappointed in its overall flavor profile. But it's an alright beer. It's drinkable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my mic. I'm literally watching it, dude, and I'm putting it back up, and then it goes back down.
So you're gonna have to lean in then.
But then it keeps adjusting itself on that as well.
Yeah, I could tell. I could actually, like, you've gone down again. This does smell like berries, I'll be honest. It smells delicious.
I'm gonna lose my shit with Discord soon.
Oh, dude. You're going to love this one. You're going to love this one. It actually tastes, you know how we're always looking for that proper fruity IPA that actually tastes fruity? This is the one. It's almost like that cider. This is 6.8%. Bear in mind.
Look at the color of it.
6.5.
That's not a standard color for a beer at all.
No. We've gone into beer review cast briefly.
We have.
Right.
I'm going to tweet this one more time, and then I'm just going to get mad.
Oh, we'll get it started.
Yeah, man.
Woo! There's some points I really like on that. The first minute, that portion just before that, and then like that, there was like the scream at the start from Jamie as well, which was going back. I'm going back. That one, it's like something about something the walls of my soul or something like that. Did take a picture of this as well. We're untapped.
Multitasking.
Yeah, mate, you're fucking. I'm in love. Yeah, I think it's a really strong intro. Like very pacey, very aggressive. Loving Jamie screams on this. So in the last one we said he was probably a little bit less at the forefront, right? Felt like he was more. He felt like he was an instrument almost because he was part of the music and in the right way. Whereas now it feels like when I've listened to this as well, and especially the first minute, he's very much at the forefront of it and a little bit more forward. So really, it's a nice change up from the from Rituals.
I think you're definitely right. But something I've noticed that they've done on this, I'm gonna have to lean into the microphone because I can see it cutting off already. Right. Is that what they did in Rituals with the ambient stuff that Jamie was doing in the background, that's still there in this. Especially in the intro, you hear it going all over the place, but whilst also being really forward as a screamer as well.
Yeah.
And he's displaying a whole collective of different scream styles in there as well that we don't necessarily hear from him, all into one. I think it's really good.
Yep.
It's like a mishmash of all of his capability in one go.
Yeah, because I would say we've said it before. Like I think he has like in the Isolate days. I think there was a lot more of like a general scream, and that was it. It was kind of that was the scream that Jamie did. Nothing wrong with it. Fantastic, but this is maybe a capability showcase in the last couple of songs of where he can go. And I do think you need to do that in modern day now. It's not like you have a screamer who only does one certain style. So it's nice. I think it's cool just because Jamie is really talented. So it's nice to see all these other elements to him.
Yeah, definitely. He's awesome, and I like the pace of the tune as well. It's quite a nice pace, and there's a lot going on from a musical perspective as well. There's just a lot of talent there. It's sick.
We always say it, didn't we? It's like if you were to put all the songs into an EP or an album, how would it work and how would it flow? And after Rituals, it's a nice one. It's just coming with real pacey start. So yeah, trying to find where I was. Roughly there, that'll do.
So when I first heard that,
Hmm.
I didn't like it. I've gone quiet again, haven't I?
A little bit. You're okay. You sound not too bad, but
I didn't quite like it, and I think it's because I know what Rob is capable of as a vocalist, and having that level of electronics on his voice, it turns it into. It reminds me, you know, like when that drum and bass at Pendulum started doing a lot of singing on their songs.
yeah,
There's that kind of roboticness to it, and obviously it's by design, but I didn't really like it. Sounded a bit slow and slurred. But now, after about the 5th time listening to it, I can get with it.
yeah,
Because it works really well with the song, especially when he says "okay" and then it drops back in.
yeah.
Like it.
Yeah, I really like that portion actually.
Yeah.
I agree from that perspective actually. But musically, I'm a really big fan of that bit. Like, I love the guitar that's going on. We always talk about like that, that kind of epic or the atmospheric side. And it still feels quite atmospheric. It's adding to it, but it's like a little bit higher pitched, isn't it, than everything else. So, and again, just Tucker on the drums, just beautiful.
Yeah, it's almost you don't even need to call it. It's just great.
Yeah, musically so good. So good. Like all the elements, again, we always talk about, and I guess this will be Adam again, right? Who probably engineered this with probably some help from Rob as well. Wicked, absolutely wicked. I think all the elements are coming through very nicely.
Yeah. Stick when it needs to be.
Yeah. Wicked. I know we're about to drop, but
I scream.
That was so good. I love that kind of old school screamo, like fucking.
Mate, he turned into fucking Schmeagol.
Yeah, I love those like proper like post-hardcore fucking screamo, like where everyone's just screaming up here.
Yeah,
wicked.
Man, that was fucking ridiculous.
I've gone back because I know there's gonna be like a drop code, but it's just so good. As you said, this is like we always give Jamie his due and stuff like that, but really, really liking Jamie in this.
Excuse the pun, Jamie Dew Hurst. Lol.
I didn't clock that. Joke. Yeah, didn't clock that. So well done.
Yeah, I think we said it on the last one. They're definitely honing their craft. They're definitely honing their craft, and their focus is ironically isolated to a specific sound now.
Yeah,
I think in Isolate they're trying various different things while trying to stay near to Jamie's love for death and his death roots. But I think now they're broadening their scope and focusing on an actual style that is ultimately theirs, and you're hearing it in this. And like you say, actually, you're bang on with the move from I've forgotten the last song, Rituals,
yeah,
to this one. I can feel the story still.
Yeah,
like this is a continuation.
Yeah,
it's just a shame we haven't got visual continuation.
Yeah,
but it's there. I can feel it. It's fucking great.
Yeah, it's like it sounds the same, but it's not, because the pacing is very different on this, and yeah, it feels it feels like Veiled. So, yeah, I am sad there's no video.
Grab the beer out of your hands and taste it.
It's so good. That was wicked. That is wicked. I'm fucking pausing it again. I don't even fucking care.
No turning back.
Oh, there's so many good elements to that portion. Like Jamie screaming. There's like some really like synthy bits up here. Go back to it a sec. It's like an orchestra's like back there playing. I can't think of what instrument it fucking be, but you know what I mean. Now I am pissed. There's no video. Why is there no fucking video for this? I feel like it's not doing it justice.
Yeah, I'm sorry, boys.
Yeah,
you should have held off.
Yeah, now I'm actually annoyed because this is so good.
It's nice that you're releasing us and treating us to new music, but you could have waited a couple of months. You could have waited. We were happy with what you've already given us.
I need the story. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I want
to see what the bagman's doing.
Yeah, it's actually saddened me. I just. Yeah, I just There's just so many good elements to this song, and as you say, you can feel it now, and you can hear it, and you can see the continuation. But it needs a video, and I know they might do one in the future or whatever. But as you say, I feel like it's not doing it justice. So I know this is going to just be our main critique at this point.
Yeah, I've got nothing else.
But yeah, please tell us why. But like, it does need a video. It really needs a video because this is so good, and I don't think it does you guys justice. And I think this might just get swept under the rug by a lot of people and kind of disappear. I listen to a lot of music on YouTube because I like videos. I like to see what artists are creating. So I'm angry and sad all at the same time. At least you know we care.
Sangry.
Yeah. Contrast.
The left of me going. The bell. I'm sorry, I'm reminded. That bell.
Right. I know we keep pausing, but I don't give a fuck. I'm like hearing Rob on the left, and then like Jamie on the right, and then it's like the contrast.
I think it's a mix, and then with the bell, and then the yeah. That when you said it about the orchestral elements,
this is unreal.
That is like orchestra shit there.
Yeah,
I can imagine that with a cello or string going.
And obviously, I said to you like the other day, before I'd listened to it a few more times, that I almost preferred this, and I think I do. I think I prefer this. I think this is even better than Rituals. Now I'm even angrier because this needs a proper fucking release, boys. Like, this is how passionate I am about you and your music. I'm fucking pissed. Do a proper release. Like, I'm actually angry now because this is so good.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Like, the more I listen to it, and again, maybe because I don't always listen to it in the in-ears, innit? I'm just blasting it out of the speakers.
Yeah, but now you get all the intricacies.
Right, this is so well fucking like produced. Sad, I'm sad again. Sad and angry. Angry again. I'm gonna go back and let the song play out.
can see it. I can fucking see it.
Yeah. I love that scream at the end as well. I have to say, I think this, obviously it can go either way. Well, it's all personal opinion, but I think this is better than Rituals for me anyway, personally. I actually think the in-ears have done it for me.
I think in terms of the creativity of what they've done in this song,
yes,
it certainly pips the post to Rituals. Think what does it for Rituals is almost as well, no, it is as creative, but because you have the visuals there,
yeah,
it really it grabs you and drags you in,
yeah,
because the story that you're hearing, you're seeing as well. Whereas this is all about audible perception.
yep. And
But
the
there's so
chorus
much
of Rituals as
creativity.
well was unreal.
Yeah, but arguably, even though I didn't initially get with the chorus on this, it really works now. Now I've heard it a few times, and yeah, the overall creativity that's gone into this, and it's a much more, I think, intense song.
Yeah,
You
oh,
know,
yeah,
like Rituals is playing off the horror vibe and the initial stuff with it, and all the kind of the, you know, like the music box style and everything else.
yeah, yeah.
But this is just like devil's work. It's full on devil's work,
It is, yeah. Especially with those screams. Baby
mate.
screams in this stuff. Fucking phenomenal. I think
I've
this is
died and
the,
come back to life and then been murdered again so many times
yeah,
in this tune tonight.
yeah. Baby screams are just, yeah, yeah. He sounds like the devil as well, and there's different elements, and he's going up here, and it's wonderful. It's actually really hard to say
Again,
anything, but it's wonderful. And the only thing that actually does really annoy me, as I say, is that, do you know us boys? We're always honest. This is again personal opinion, but it feels like you haven't done this justice by releasing it like this. So
it's almost as if they've got so excited about a masterpiece that they've created, they just want people to hear it. And I get
yeah,
it. I get it, because it's phenomenal,
yeah,
and it needs to be heard by people. I get it, but that overexcitedness has done it an injustice, because it it needs a video.
it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. This song is so
Oh,
fucking good.
and because I know the level of visuals that they come up with, I know the video would have been absolutely insane.
Yeah,
That's just worst thing. If they pushed out shit videos, I wouldn't be asked. But I know that they would have created something absolutely fantastic
yeah.
to go with it.
That orchestral element in this is unbelievable. The fucking, again, maybe a little less theatrical than the last one, but still very theatrical in its own right. So it's like, yeah, I know we can create our own stories, but as I say, I just don't feel like you're doing it justice, and that's only a positive. At the end of the day, the song is so fucking good that we needed that video. We wanted that video because it would just tell that story and continue the story, and we're invested in you, and we're invested in you guys. Not to but if you look at Sync With Me, who just reviewed their first two singles of their new upcoming EP, I think this is an EP. Oh, I can remember. Is it an EP? God knows. But it was like Innocence, and then it was This Isn't Home, but they're shot in the exact same place, and it's a continuation on the story, and it works so well. So we know how much time it's taken you guys to do the first video, because obviously that was like actual days and days and days and days and days of work. So we always say credit the bands when they do videos. It's not like, oh, we shot this in a couple of hours, edited it in an hour, boom, done. No, that takes fucking days. But yeah, there's nothing else to say. I like this. This is just wicked, fucking sick.
Yeah, that's
I can't wait to hear this stuff live.
I know, and I'm gonna end up fucking back in hospital.
You'll be waiting for the bell. Ding, ding, ding.
just On the floor. He's done it again, boys. He's done his
Just
other
drag you off the floor and be like, we'll just put him over here. It's his own fault.
Yeah, done his other one.
But no, you get a seal clap of approval for the music.
Oh, defo. 100%. That's
But yeah, please do the releases like properly. Obviously, we don't know what happened in the background, but yeah, it's just gonna repeat ourselves. So yeah, big love nonetheless, because I think
like, subscribe, find them. The stuff will be below for you to actually click on, find them, and like and subscribe to their stuff. In actual fact, obviously, like and subscribe to us, but go and find them first and like and subscribe to their shit.
Do that. Yeah, another quality one, and I think the vision here, as we said, over, obviously Isolate did have band like member changes over the years, and then there was only like one member, an OG from it and stuff like that, and then they've held down the same lineup for a fair few years now, so I think it was the right decision, and I can see the vision now, see it wide and clear. So
yeah, definitely.
Right, play us out. Say everything down below. Go check them out. They deserve the love. Goodbye.